Well, good morning to you. Guess who it is? It's John McDonald. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. It's pretty early for a damn Monday morning to be on the radio, but I'm glad to be with you.
Okay, so we just got done hearing from your buddy and mine, Chip Bell. Probably more of your buddy than mine, but, because of you, he became my buddy, right?
Yes, indeed. Well, we hung out with you last year. It was his entire book series, the Jake Sullivan series, inspired me to do an album. I liked it so much, and to me, Jake is the tropical James Bond. So nothing wrong with having a cocktail. Yeah.
Yeah, and what's funny about him? Like it was such a great. Well, he just got done telling us how you two met, but just what a great collaboration, and wow, and you were so inspired by his books to even start writing, and that's great because a lot of times if you're a songwriter, you have to have an inspiration somewhere, right, to get started.
No, absolutely. And I think if you talk to most songwriters, you've got to refill your creative well. Everybody's running around, they're doing gigs and this and that, and with me, half the battle about songwriting is, first of all, coming up with some ideas, but just like shutting everything off and getting a little bit of solitude, which is kind of hard to do when you're running around. But
yeah.
I love the Jake Sullivan series, and I'm actually still reading it. My collaborator Rick Beresford and I, we started reading the books, so we could put some meat on the bones. And I was telling Rick, I said, hey man, I love this book series. It's set in the Caribbean, South Florida. It's right up our wheelhouse, and the guy's like a tropical James Bond, and it's just a really cool, fun, easy read. And he started reading it and said, oh man, I love this,
Well, and like I was just saying to Chip earlier, that I love that he has it on what am I saying?
Audible.
Audible. Yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because a lot of times if you're just driving and you need to pass time other than podcasts, this is a great thing. So let's talk about the song. This is his final book out of the 25 book series. And so it's called Margaritaville, and the song that you came up with is called Goodbye Margaritaville, which we will air right after this interview. Tell us about your song Goodbye Margaritaville.
Well, again, it was inspired when Chip told me that, well, guess what? I'm going to do one more book. It's the end of the Jake Sullivan series. I said, that's kind of sad in a sense because I'm digging it and I'm going to be finishing it. But I guess the song actually is a little bittersweet, and frankly, it was inspired by the book, but I kind of wrote it for all parrot heads because I think we've all felt a sense of loss in the last couple of years. So it's a ballad. In recent years, I used to be a ballad guy, but then I went over to the rock side of things. I tell people I'm trying to put a little rock back into trop rock, but This is a somber ballad, and so it's kind of a reflection, if you will, and a little bit on the sad side.
Oh, but it's a good song. We're going to hear it right after this. But before we play it, let's talk about what's happening this July 20th. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? It's going to be my Christmas in July album release concert. I'm over here on the East Coast, not far from you, about an hour and a half from Orlando. I'm in Melbourne, Florida. So we're going to do, a couple of years ago, if you remember, you hung out with us when I released my album Beach More, Worry Less, and Donna, my better half, suggested, well, let's do it. It's the middle of the summer. Let's do it in a movie theater. I said, what? That's crazy. And then
no, it's
I
a
looked
great
at the
idea.
theater. Oh, my God, it was fabulous. Yeah. So we're going to do it Sunday, July 20th. And my new Christmas album is called I Find Hope. I Find Hope in Christmas. So we decided, well, let's do a Christmas in July. And then, half of it's going to be the Christmas songs and half it'll be the other stuff. But like we did a couple of years ago, we're going to show really cool video clips, and we're going to do a montage of like Christmas and winter imagery, and then and one of the really cool
things is...
Can we
dress up like Christmas?
You could wear your ugly. You could either wear your Santa hat. You can wear Christmas.
Why you think I have an ugly sweater? You're saying my fashion is
well,
ugly?
I'm just saying, collectively, people have... let me tell you, that's a big trend over the last decade. People with their ugly Christmas sweaters.
I know,
I play all kinds of...
I think I'm going to have Bob dress up as Santa. I mean,
Oh, okay. Why not? Well,
You're like,
that would that make you Mrs. Claus or
no, we're not playing all that. I have an elf costume if I really need to
Oh,
go
you would
there.
be a great elf. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I thought so too. A little pig nose works out perfect. I think it's going to be great. You're going to wait till you see me on July 20th over there. So it is in the theater. It is, again, once in the theater, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's an air-conditioned theater. It's called Premier Oaks. It's in Melbourne. There's a Facebook event if people want to get details. One of the things I'm doing is there's a guy from Central Florida. His name is Alvy Silva. And Alvy, he did a stint in Vegas, but I bumped into him and met him. He's a great impressionist. He does singers, but he's comedic and he's fun. So he's going to kind of be the opener and the warm-up, if you will. And he's going to, and he's really good. He does great voice impressions.
Oh, this is going to be so fun. So, again, it's in Melbourne, July 20th. What time of day is it going to be?
Well, the doors are going to open up 11:30. We're going to have a cocktail party, and the show's 1 to 3, and we might do some fun, cool stuff. You know, hey, it's Sunday in the middle of the summer. You know, hey, if you want to go to church, that's terrific. Just come and have a religious experience with us after. That's all.
And maybe you can start getting your Christmas list together. It's a great idea, and I think it's the perfect opportunity to put out your Christmas stuff. And I love the name of this album. I want to right now. Okay, so we can find the information on your website and social media.
Yeah, it's on the website. Yeah, it's on the website, and you know, I got my page on Facebook, as everybody does, and it's called Christmas in July album release concert, if you can say that 5 times. And all the details
John
are there.
McDonald music, yes.
Yes, indeed. And we have a little premium seating, and you'll get a flash drive or a CD if you want to sit up front and close. But it's stadium seating. It's really, really comfortable. They have a bar. They get some food. And by the way, there's a really...
it is a very cool experience. I mean, it's nothing. I've never been to anything like it. And I thought you were genius the first time around, and now that we're getting a chance to do it again, this is going to be great. I love the idea of your opening act. This is going to be fun. So anybody and everybody who wants to get out there, make sure it's July 20th. Put it on your calendar. Right now, John, I want you to introduce for me the newest release. It's the first time that it's ever been played. Am I right?
That is correct. You are debuting it on your show on Trop Rock Radio, so I'm very grateful for that.
I'm grateful that you let me do it. So, as a matter of fact, and I'm grateful that I'm grateful that you're my sponsor this month. Let's throw that in there, John McDonald Music, Renee's sponsor for the Don't Worry Beach Happy Show for the month of June. Thank you. I was just saying that you were my first artist to reach out and say, hey, I support your show. Let's do this. I was like, thank you.
Absolutely. Well, you know, you and I, you know, when we do shit. Ooh, I was about to use
You can swear on this channel, apparently. I didn't know, but you can.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to say, when you and I get together, it's never boring. You know, that's what I like, you know. And you by the way, you married a guy from the right state. I'm a fellow man.
Okay, I didn't marry him yet, but yes, he is from the right state.
Oh, whatever. You know, I mean, that's just a legality. But you're with a fellow New Englander, and oh God.
Bought a house with him. Might be even worse than getting married.
He's a sweetheart. I'll tell you what. He couldn't.
We laughed
so
hard.
Happy for you guys.
Oh, well, thank you. We were signing the papers for the house, and I said, this is probably worse than getting married. Like, we're owning half the house. What happens if we decide to call it quits? Which half do you get? The front half, the back half, right down the middle? What do you want to do? So,
well, you guys know each other well. Okay, well, let's get on to the song. Well, let's switch gears. Okay, so the song is called Goodbye Margaritaville. It was inspired by the very last book in the Jake Sullivan series. When Chip told me he was retiring, Jake, I said, aw. It's kind of a reflective song. So it's bittersweet. It's happy and sad. And as I was writing it about the plot of Margaritaville, aptly titled, Chip's last book in the book series, I was thinking of all parrot heads everywhere, because we've all felt a sense of loss in the last couple of years. So, but there's a celebratory side to it, but it's bittersweet and it's reflective. So every now and then you need that. You need that contrast to really enjoy the fun stuff.
All right. So here it is. Well, go ahead. You announce it. You introduce it.
Everybody, this is the debut of Goodbye Margaritaville
on Radio Trop Rock. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Renee.